Arsenal 1, Manchester City 2. What are your thoughts about the game?
It was poor. We should have scored. We missed some good chances. We didn't do enough. We needed to be better.
Manchester City play Burnley in the week, and then if they win that game, they go top of the table. Do you think this is the title decider?
I think so. I think we've sort of let it slip over the last few games. Obviously, losing at home, we needed to win. We can't push. We need to push forward. But now he's got to make a decision whether or not Champions League's what he wants or the league.
There's a statistics that says that every April when we play, maybe we play like 4 games, we hardly even win a game. So in the last 4 years, we have played maybe, let's say, 16 games, and we've won only 2. If this is a pattern, why do you think the manager fails to understand this pattern and to make that change in April?
Well, if you look at last season we didn't have a centre forward from January. So the January window went, we didn't have a centre forward. So last season, if we'd had that centre forward, we probably wouldn't have lost quite as many games. This season, we've got centre forwards, but we're not playing them to their best abilities. Gyökeres is a good centre forward, but you've got to play him how he. If you look, he went away to his national side, scored a hat-trick. You've got to play to his strengths, not to his weaknesses. And I think because of this, we get nervous because everyone's going, oh, well, you've lost.
If you look at it, the title should have been won in February, end of February. There are a lot of games that we kind of like went ahead and drew the game, or maybe like we lost, like the Bournemouth game. Like, why do you think that is?
Well, if you look at this in the last 2 weeks, we played away in Sporting, come back and played Saturday at 12:30. We then had the game midweek, then a game today. If you look, ManCity now has not got those games, so they've had 2 weeks, 2 games less. It does make us tired, it makes fatigue. No matter how big a squad you have, when you start looking, we've had not like Saka being out for as long as he hasn't helped. You need your full squad to win a league.
So Rob, this is my take about it. To say like everybody gets injured, everybody has like a couple of games that the schedules are not favorable to them. But what does that have to say about we finishing? What do you think is wrong? If one team can do it 4 in a row,
well, 3, and then they live for one last season.
If they can do that, what's stopping us?
I think a bit of mentality. Everyone's going to say the manager, but I don't think so. I look at the manager and think, who's better than him? So we get rid of the manager, get somebody else in, who do we get? You can't keep blaming the manager. The people on the pitch have to do the job. They're paid a lot of money, and unfortunately, do I think we bought the right players? I think we've got a few players that need to go.
Okay, I'm going to quote Ian Wright right now. He said, first season of competing for the title, we came second. We backed him. We backed the manager. The second season, the same thing, second, but we backed him again. The third season, it happened again, and we backed him. The fourth season, you asked for reinforcement, and you got your signings. The thing is, we have to start asking questions. It's not about, who do we bring in?
No, at the same point, right, consistency, that's where our money comes. So if we want to get more players in, we've got to be there or thereabouts. Because every time you're there or thereabouts, you've got the money. We could be in Tottenham's position now.
Don't let's talk about Tottenham. I think this is the problem with we Arsenal fans. Tottenham is not on our league. We shouldn't be comparing. Yes, we know we are rivals.
What I'm saying though, we could be in that position. They've had 3 managers. We just need to finish, and unfortunately, we're missing that last bit. There's something missing. Whether it's a player, I don't know. Arteta, I just want to know who we're changing for. It's all right getting another manager in, but we look at other teams. Sometimes it works. Chelsea it worked for, but it hasn't worked for ManCity. ManCity have had one manager.
Rob, see, I will have you as a manager if I know, like, okay, yeah, we are not going to win anything, but I know that I'm not putting my hopes somewhere. I know he's good. We've backed him for 4 good years. I don't. Anybody would do for me as long as we are trying to work the process has not been working, to be honest.
Well, it's the last. It seems to be we get to this stage and we get jittery. Now I don't know why, but do we need to put? It's the way we're playing at the moment. We're too defensive, not enough forwards. We need to get the ball forward and we need to be clinical. We've not been clinical today. We were not clinical.
This is the first time he's playing Eze and Odegaard. We have attacking options, and I think we really played well today to some extent. The result was not just in our favor. To me, I see that it's not from the past Arsenal games where we played and we didn't release the handbrakes. We were not attacking.
We're not quick enough.
We're not quick enough. But today, I think we at least moved forward a little bit.
Yeah, I think we need to go back to the drawing board with certain things. We need to move the ball faster. We've got so slow and predictable. You need those balls through the line. I think we've got players on the bench that we could have used today that would have been better for us. And I think that's the problem. Arteta is stuck in a little bit and he needs to look at what's on his bench sometimes. It's like, Zubimendi was poor today. What did he do?
To me, he has always been poor. But I just don't want to always attack our players. We have to support them.
No, but you have to say he was poor. And if someone's poor, then we need to sort of, why is he poor? And put someone in his place. We got a man on the bench that plays for his country in Norgard. He's done nothing wrong. He defends better. He also has a through ball.
I was about to say that. Why did we buy the Brentford ex-captain who knows more about the Premier League, and then you have him on bench while Zubimendi is playing absolutely nothing?
I don't know. I really don't. I've wanted Norgard in for ages. I think Norgard would give us something different. Like today, he defends well, but he also breaks the lines well. Zubimendi's not doing that. Earlier in the season, he was doing more. Now he seems to be giving the ball away. I mean, I think he's helped us concede several goals this season because of it. I'd like to have seen Norgard on. I'd like to have seen Odegaard gone off at about 70 minutes and Max Dowman come on. I didn't want to see Eze go off.
That substitute was questionable. Why did he bring out Eze?
He needed to bring on the players that he brought on, but I think he made a mistake by not taking Odegaard off. Because Odegaard got tired, you could see it in his legs, wasn't doing what he was doing in the first half, and I thought in the second half he was poor.
Well, now it's in City's hands. Do you think we still have a chance at this?
Yeah, and then City can still lose. They've had games this season where they haven't been great. Now they're in the lead, or they've got the opportunity to go in the lead. They can make mistakes as well. It's starting to level up.
I hope we lift the Premier League this season. But if we come second, are you still backing this manager for the next season?
I would think it'd be questionable. I think they have to make a decision, the hierarchy. But here's the question, who do you bring in? I know who I'd bring in.
Who will you bring in?
Fabregas.
What do you say?
Cesc Fabregas.
Cesc Fabregas from Como?
Yeah, I would bring him in. He's a young manager still, but he tactically is aware. So, yeah, if we don't win nothing, then Arteta's got to go. Because if not, we're not getting anywhere.